smaller than the Q7. However, there's no really obvious wacky futurist styling on the e-tron. Sure, the grille has a unique platinum grey surround, there's 4 horizontal struts for the daytime running lights, and at the back there's a smart light strip that runs across the boot connecting the rear lights. But overall, the look is not radically different from any other Audi SUV. And that's no bad thing. Or is it? Click on the pop-out banner in the top right-hand corner of the screen to vote which you think looks the best. The new Audi e-tron, the Mercedes EQC, the Jaguar I-Pace, or the Tesla Model X. The e-tron has 2 electric motors with a combined output of 300 kilowatts, or 400 horsepower, in old money. This allows it to go from 0 to 60 miles an hour in under 6 seconds, and onto a top speed of 124 miles per hour. So not as quick as the likes of the Tesla Model X P100D, but still good enough for a sharp getaway from the lights. As for the range, well, in real-world driving conditions, Audi says the e-tron can go around 250 miles between charges. That's not as far as Hyundai claims for its Kona EV, nor as far as Jaguar says its I-Pace will do. The wing shade supports on the doors of the e-tron have small cameras inside them, which capture the view behind the car. These images are shown on 7-inch screens between the dashboard and the doors. These are touchscreens, so you can alter the viewing angle depending on whether you're out on the road or parking. Now I imagine the normal e-tron will come with standard mirrors. These posh cameras are most likely going to be an option. Inside, the e-tron's dashboard is dominated by a trio of screens that you'll find in the likes of the A8 limousine. There's the Audi virtual cockpit behind the steering wheel that replaces the traditional analog dials. Then you've got a 10-inch touchscreen infotainment system in the centre of the dashboard. Here you control the satellite navigation, telephone, and some e-tron specific controls such as the type of energy recuperation you want. Finally, underneath the main screen there's another one, this time an 8-incher to control the likes of the air conditioning. Rather than try to be the sportiest electric SUV on sale, the e-tron aims to be one of the most comfortable. You get air suspension as standard to help give it a floaty ride, and it can also raise and lower the car's body depending on your speed and the road conditions. The interior of the car you see here is in lovely leather, but you'll be able to specify your e-tron in a wide range of fabrics and colours. And Audi being Audi, there'll be plenty to tempt you on the options list, so the car could get rather expensive considering it's likely to start as basic from £70,000 when it goes on sale early next year. Now to see how much you can save on a new car, click on the pop-out banner in the top right hand corner of the screen to go to CarWow, where the average saving is £3,600 on a new car without having to haggle. The e-tron takes the famous Quattro 4-wheel drive system into the electric car era, with Audi's electric all-wheel drive. With an electric motor on each axle, the car can deliver power and traction to the wheels that need it the most. However, don't expect the e-tron to ford rivers nor traverse ravines, but the 4-wheel drive system should provide extra grip in snowy or icy conditions or when driving quickly round corners. The Audi e-tron is bigger than the Mercedes EQC and the Jaguar I-Pace, but smaller than the Tesla Model X. Audi says there's enough space for 5 adults to sit in comfort. The boot has 600 litres of luggage space, rising to 1,725 litres with the rear seats folded flat. And you don't have to worry about finding a space for the charging cable. There's a dedicated storage bin under the bonnet for the e-tron's portable 11 kilowatt charging box, along with an extra 60 litres of storage for small bags. When you lift off the e-tron's accelerator pedal, the car begins to slow down and recover energy. In fact, there's almost no need to use the brake pedal at all. And even if you do, because the car uses brake-by-wire, it will work out the optimal amount of regen to use before actually applying the friction brakes. Audi says that because of all this, on average, about 30% of the car's range is derived from energy recuperation. How's that for efficiency? To fully charge the e-tron's 90 kWh battery using a standard 11 kW charger takes around 8.5 hours. But you can cut this time in half by using the optional 22 kilowatt charging unit. However, the fastest way to top up the e-tron's batteries is to use a 150 kilowatt public fast charging point. One of these will boost the battery charge by as much as 80% in just half an hour. Sadly though, a decent network of 150 kilowatt chargers in the UK